Hello everyone, it's Kavita from Red Door Yoga. Thank you for joining me online for the Red Door Yoga Mini Sutra series. Today I wanted to talk to you about a barrier to peace. So we all have preferences, okay? The things we would prefer and the things that, things we would prefer to have and things we'd prefer not to have. Things we'd prefer to experience and things we'd prefer not to experience. Every single person has preferences. What I want to point out, though, is if we are too attached to our preferences, it actually becomes a barrier to us being at peace. It becomes a barrier to us having experiences that would actually evolve us. So if you went to the grocery store, and let's say you prefer chicken to beans, okay, as a protein source. So let's say you went to the grocery store and your preference is chicken, and you realize there is no chicken, there are only beans. It's okay to feel a momentary disappointment. I prefer chicken, okay? But what you want to do is you don't want to allow that preference to become this attachment that latches on and refuses to allow you to move your mind off of what you went in there looking for. When you went in there thinking, I'm going to have this experience, and because you are attached to the experience, if you latch to it, you mentally and emotionally won't move from that place. Even if you buy the beans, you go home and you complain about the fact that there was no chicken and you really wanted chicken and you didn't want the beans. And then you make the beans and you can't taste what the beans really taste like. You don't put any care and attention into making the beans because all you can think about is, I wanted chicken and there was no chicken. Okay? But if you can feel that momentary disappointment because you had a preference and then go, that's okay. This is what it is. How might I actually engage with this experience? What might this experience have as a gift for me? If you can approach it that way, it is a completely different experience that you're going to have. Now, you're going to take the beans home. You're going to buy the beans. You're going to take it home. And then you're going to think, why don't I look up some recipes? What new experience can I have with these beans? I was going for chicken, but I got beans, so let's see what I can do with it. And then when you cook it, you're going to actually pay attention to what does this actually taste like, because you're curious, okay? You're no longer averse and upset about this. You're now curious about your experience. And even if those aren't the most fantastic beans you've ever had, they are still going to be a much more desirable experience for you than if you'd gone in going, I ended up with beans. I really wanted chicken. Why didn't people leave chicken for me? Okay, why didn't the grocery store get more chicken in? Okay, doesn't matter how good those beans taste to another person, you will not actually experience the beans in a positive way. Now, this is obviously not about beans and chicken, okay? This is about how we all choose to face down our preferences in our experiences in life. If you attach and if you would not allow your mind to let go and become curious and become excited about a new experience, you will have an immense barrier to being at peace in your life. So if you're being honest with yourself and you think, I am not generally a peaceful person, if that's your honest, assessment of yourself, then I would like you to look at the extent to which you cling to your preferences. And I would like you, as a piece of homework, I would like you to start making the conscious choice that when you come up against things that are not what you had preferred, I want you to make the conscious choice to be curious and to be excited about a new experience, to really go, what might this have for me as a gift? How might I have a new experience and what might this be for me? Just have a new experience. Have a different experience than what you planned. Not all plans are better than what comes unplanned. Okay? I hope that was helpful, everyone. I very much look forward to seeing you again next week. If you have questions, please do put them in the comment section. If you enjoy the video, please do share it with others. It's my personal joy being able to spread yoga philosophy and explain it to others and have them live by yoga philosophy. I've been living by yoga philosophy for almost 40 years now, and I honestly have found that it has made an immense difference in my life. Made me a much more masterful person, made me a much more peaceful and contented person. And I hope and I honestly believe that it will do the same for you and for others. So please do share the video, and I look forward to seeing you again online next week. Namaste.